Most young footballers never reach their true potential, and it has nothing to do with talent, resources, or hard work. It comes down to something far more basic. They're playing in the wrong position. Think about your own journey. Did you decide what position you play? Probably not. One day when you were 8, 9, maybe 10 years old, a coach pointed at you and said, "You're a defender," or "You're a winger," and that was it. At that age, you didn't know enough to disagree, so you accepted it. And now, years later, you're still playing that same position, not because it fits you, but because it's what you've always done. But here's the problem. You might be in a position that goes completely against your natural abilities, instincts, and personality. And when that happens, it feels like you're always fighting the game instead of flowing with it. You feel stuck. You feel like you're not improving. You feel like something's off, but you can't explain why. It's not a lack of talent, it's misalignment. When a player's position matches who they truly are, everything clicks: decision-making, positioning, confidence, flow. But when the position is wrong, progress becomes almost impossible no matter how hard you work. In this video series, you're going to learn how to break out of the position you were assigned and discover the position you were meant to play. The position that matches your instincts, your strengths, and your natural football identity. Let's begin. If you want to discover your real position, the one that fits your nature, you have to reverse engineer yourself. And this is one of the most powerful concepts in football development. Reverse engineering means looking at who you are right now as a player and tracing it back to the earliest version of you. Before the coaching, before the tactics, before anyone told you what to do. So here's what I want you to do. Close your eyes and think back to when you first started playing football, not in matches, not in training sessions, but in the raw moments. School playgrounds, parks, streets, back gardens, when nobody was telling you where to stand or how to play. What did you naturally gravitate toward? Were you the kid who loved being the last line? The one who got excited by the pressure of stopping someone 1v1? Diving for the ball, being the one everyone depends on? That's a goalkeeper's instinct, not because of height or build, but because of mindset. Or maybe you were the kid who loved tackling. The moment someone dribbled at you, you locked in. You stepped forward. You wanted to win the ball. That's a defender's instinct. Your brain finds satisfaction in stopping danger. Or maybe you always drifted into the middle. You wanted to be involved in every play. You didn't want to wait for the ball. You wanted to control the game, connect everything, see the whole field. If you really want to find your natural position, there's one method that works better than anything else. Playing multiple roles intentionally in small-sided games. 5x5, 6x6, futsal, cage football. These formats reveal who you truly are as a player. Here's why. In 11v11, your position is locked. If you're a right back, you stay at right back for 90 minutes. You don't get to experiment. You don't get to see how it feels to be a midfielder or a forward. You're boxed in. But in small-sided games, positions don't exist. The game changes every few seconds. One moment you're defending, the next you're attacking, then you're linking play. The game forces you to experience every role, and that is exactly what exposes your real strengths. So here's what I want you to do. Go into your next 5v5 session with intention. Don't just play, experiment. One game, focus on defending. Position yourself deeper. Track opponents, try to win the ball early. How does it feel? Does it excite you or drain you? Next game, play as the creator. Drop deep, connect passes, control the tempo. Does this feel natural? Do you enjoy being the hub of the team? Another game, push high as the attacker. Make runs. Get into scoring positions, be aggressive. Does this feel like home or does it feel forced? The key is to pay attention to your body and your mind. Which role feels smooth? Which role feels like you're forcing yourself? Which role feels like you, even when the game gets chaotic? Small-sided games strip football back to pure instinct. And when instinct takes over, your real position starts revealing itself. There's a secret that separates average players from the great ones. And it might be the most powerful tool for discovering your true position. It's called flow state. The state where you're playing on pure instinct, with zero overthinking. Let me show you how real this is. Japanese neurologists once scanned Neymar's brain while he played football, and the results were unbelievable. Most players show huge activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for thinking, analyzing, overprocessing. But Neymar's brain? Almost silent. He wasn't thinking, he was flowing. And here's the key. You enter flow state more easily when you're in the right position. When you're playing in the wrong position, your brain stays noisy, you hesitate. You second guess, you overthink. Something feels off. But when you're in your natural role, everything becomes automatic. You move without forcing it. You make decisions without stress. You feel fully present, almost like time slows down. So how do you activate flow? First, reset your mind. Cut down on short-form content. It destroys focus and overstimulates your brain. Replace it with real activities. Playing outside, reading, spending time with people, reconnecting with the real world. Next, prepare your mind before matches. 1 hour before you play, try the spawning method. Find a quiet space, close your eyes and tell yourself, I just spawned on Earth, nothing exists except this moment. Then visualize, not just seeing yourself play, but feeling the ball, the weight of your steps, the noise around you. Now here's the final test. Play in different roles and pay attention to where flow happens most naturally. In which position does your brain go quiet? Where do you feel alive? Where do you feel like the game becomes effortless? That is your true position revealing itself. Most players think about positions in the wrong way. They say things like, I'm a left winger, I'm a 6, I'm a right back. But these labels are too narrow. They're tactical positions, not your true football identity. What you really need to discover is your root position. Your root position is the core area of the pitch where your instincts, your body type, your decision-making, and your natural movement patterns all come together perfectly. It's not about tactics. It's not about formations. It's about who you are as a player. Think of a tree. Your root position is the trunk. Strong, central, unchanging. From that trunk, the branches grow. And those branches are the tactical variations you can play. Here's what that means. Let's say your root position is central midfielder. That's your trunk, your identity. But from that trunk, you can branch into different tactical roles. As a 6, you sit deep, break up play, build attacks. As an 8, you go box to box, connect the team, arrive in the box. As a 10, you operate between the lines and create chances. Different roles, same root. Or maybe your root position is attacker. Your branches could be winger, inside forward, striker, false 9. But deep down, you're still an attacker at your core. Understanding your root position is powerful because it keeps you from being boxed in by coaches, teams, or systems. A coach might say, we need you at right wing, but if your root is central attacker, you'll know exactly how to express your identity even when the tactics change. This is why some players seem comfortable everywhere, not because they're positionless, but because they know their root and adapt the branches. So your mission is not to pick a label. Your mission is to find your trunk, the natural area of the pitch that feels like home. Once you know that, everything else becomes easier. As a 6, you sit deep, break up play, build attacks. As an 8, you go box to box, connect the team, arrive in the box. As a 10, you operate between the lines and create chances. Different roles, same root. Or maybe your root position is attacker. Your branches could be winger, inside forward, striker, false 9. But deep down, you're still an attacker at your core. Understanding your root position is powerful because it keeps you from being boxed in by coaches, teams, or systems. A coach might say, we need you at right wing, but if your root is central attacker, you'll know exactly how to express your identity even when the tactics change. This is why some players seem comfortable everywhere, not because they're positionless, but because they know their root and adapt the branches. So your mission is not to pick a label. Your mission is to find your trunk, the natural area of the pitch that feels like home. Once you know that, everything else becomes easier. Once you've discovered your root position, the next step is to find the exact variation within that position that fits you best. And the most powerful way to do this is by using a Japanese concept called Ikigai, originally designed to find your purpose in life. But it works perfectly for football. Ikigai is built on 4 simple questions. When you answer them honestly, the picture becomes crystal clear. 1. What are you good at? This is about your natural strengths, not what you wish you were good at. Are you a creative passer? A strong dribbler? A defensive monster? Do you read the game better than your teammates? Recognize your strongest ingredients. 2. What do you love doing? This question is everything. What part of football gives you the most joy? Do you love scoring goals? Do you love controlling the tempo? Do you love shutting down attackers? Passion is a compass. It points to where you feel alive. 3. What does your team need? Football isn't played in isolation. Maybe your team needs someone to break up play. Maybe they desperately need creativity. Maybe they lack runners who can stretch the defense. Your root position stays the same, but this question helps fine-tune your role. 4. What will get you noticed? This isn't about ego, it's strategy. Which variation of your role showcases your strengths the best? If you're a midfielder with elite passing range, playing as an 8 or deep-lying 6 might highlight you more than a 10. If you're an attacker with great movement, Inside forward might show your qualities better than pure winger. When all 4 questions overlap, your ability, your passion, your team's needs, and your visibility, you find your perfect tactical variation. But remember, the Ikigai method only works inside your root position. Don't use it to force yourself into a role your instincts have already rejected. Use it to refine and clarify. Use it to find the exact version of your position that unlocks your highest level.